All right, here we go. From the producer that brought you The Vanishing Hitchhiker and Demon in the Freezer comes a terrifying tale of the unknown. In a world where the line between the living and the dead is blurred, a young woman named Mira receives a phone call from her deceased father. The year before, he had passed away, or so she thought. He tells her that he isn't himself and that she shouldn't come home. Beneath her father's frantic message, she hears a faint whispering. She tries to make out the words, but it's too distorted to understand. Myra tries to make sense of what he's saying, but before she can respond, the line goes dead. She looks at the call log and sees that the number is her dad's old number, the one that had been disconnected for over a year. Now, as she sits alone in her room, the phone begins to ring. Mira looks at the caller ID and sees her father's name. Confused and scared, she answers the call. On the other end of the line, she hears her father's voice, but it's weak and shaky. This time it's clear. It says, "I'm already inside." Mira's blood runs cold. The voice grows louder and she hears footsteps approaching her. Mira turns around, but it's too late. Mira screams as the figure lunges for her. The last thing she sees is the twisted grin on the face of the monster before everything goes black. She realizes that the voice has been in her room the whole time. As the storm outside intensifies, Mira finds herself drawn to the voicemails. She listens to it again, this time more closely. The only sound that can be heard is Mira's scream echoing through the empty room. Suddenly the room goes dark as the lights flicker and the door begins to creak open. Mira screams and hides under the bed. As she sits there, the whispering voice from the voicemail begins to speak again. She slowly gets up and walks towards the door. As she opens it, she sees nothing but darkness. A tall, dark figure stands behind her. Its eyes glow an eerie red in the darkness. Then, just as suddenly, it's gone. That was the last voicemail. The end.